Cricket on the Hearth is a pretty decent animation. I actually didn't realise that this was a Christmas film. It was in my animation to watch list. I should have watched it last month, the month before, but nevertheless, I finally got round to it. And it's okay. This was released in 1967. It's directed by the brilliant Jules and Arthur Rankin Jr. It's written by Romeo Muller and Arthur Rankin Jr., based on the story by Charles Dickens. And I haven't read the story. I don't know how it compares. If anybody has any thoughts there, of course, please feel free to share. I will say, having watched it, I'm not going to rush to read it, but I might get round to it at some point. We have a voice cast including Danny Thomas, Marlo Thomas, Ed Ames, Hans Conried, and various others. In fact, it's a short list. I'll finish it off. Abbe, Paul Frees, the Norman Luboff Choir, and Roddy McDowall. Great voice acting. The voices of the characters all suit the characters very well. Absolutely no issues there. And the story is about a cricket who helps out a toy maker at Christmas time. There's a little bit more to it than that, but the film is just under an hour. I don't want to go into too much detail, but there are some obviously not nice characters making things difficult for people, and the cricket is there to help out. And it's an okay story. It flows well, the pacing's well done. We meet characters at a good rate. The characters are well written. They have very believable personalities, believable interactions with each other. Absolutely no issues with the story at all. It is simply maybe not the most fascinating. But that being said, part of me is curious to see what it reads like. Dickens has some amazing stories, but there are times when I don't love his writing style. The only Dickens book I really, really, really love is A Christmas Carol. And even then, I don't know if that's for the writing style. It's more so for the story, because it's just perfection. But maybe I'll read it at some point. But I'm not overly enthusiastic. But as a one-time watch, the story was pleasant enough. The animation is nice, except for the facial features of the characters. The movement of the facial features isn't brilliant. Even for the 60s, it isn't very good. But obviously, it's not. I didn't expect it to be as good as a lot of animation today, but it's still a little bit rough, but not too distracting. The backdrops are really beautifully done. We have a really nice colour palette. We have a lot of soft colours, but we also have some bright, bold colours there popping out to make it a bit more engaging visually. There's some lovely music with some good Christmas songs. It's not overly festive, but certainly there's enough Christmas in there that it does feel like a Christmas film. We have some lovely snowfall as well, the animation for which is quite fun, and that gives us some cosy wintry atmospheres as there as well. Cricket on the Hearth as a one-time watch was a nice enough experience. It's not very, very, very festive, so if you don't like watching Christmas films throughout the year, I'd still say maybe you could give it a go. But certainly there's enough Christmas in there that if you wanted to save it until towards the end of the year, I'd say it's probably worth checking out or putting on your Christmas list for next Christmas. Would I watch it again? Yes, if I read the book. If I read the story, I will watch it again, because I probably won't remember exactly how it compares. But if I'm just looking for a festive animation, I probably wouldn't ever choose this one. But if it sounds like it would appeal to you, if you're curious to see what it's like, indeed if you've read the story and want to see how it compares, then I'd say Cricket on the Hearth is not bad for a one-time watch.